Hi guys, it's Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today I'm here with a Q&A. I haven't done one of these in a really long time, so I posted out on Instagram that if anyone had any questions and they could go ahead and ask and I would answer. So here we are. I talk way too much, so let's get going. I'm not going to say who asked what questions, so I'm just going to fire through them. So the first one is, how many polishes do I have in my collection? I honestly have no idea. I have literally three full Helmers fill, and I don't know how much it is. I've heard that 4 Helmers is 1,500 polishes, so I want to say it's getting on towards 1,000, but I honestly have no idea. And when I went through them recently, I didn't count them up either. And they said, what is your most prized possession? I don't know. I have quite a lot of polishes that are like sentimental to me. I really love my 90 collection because obviously it represents indie polish and my friendship with Jess, and actually I have near enough, I think I've got all but like 2 of the polishes in that collection, so I love them a lot. And then I have a few that I've worn sentimentally throughout the years, but I don't think I have one that's like my prized polish. If you had to wear one polish for the rest of your life, what would it be? If it was just one nail polish, I think I would wear something like Baby from 90 Lacquer or Cricket. I think I would go for a black hollow or a black glitter. I think if I could only wear one colour, I would probably go for black, just because I think black goes with everything and I wouldn't want to commit to a colour just in case it didn't go with every outfit. What is your favourite nail polish brand is another question. I think that my favourite mainstream is either going to be OPI or Essie. I used to be a strong China Glaze girl, but in more recent times I've really gone more towards China Glaze. I've really gone more towards OPI, but also Essie has stepped their game up so much I can't discount them, so I would say it would be like OPI then Essie. And out of mainstreams, again I'm biased, but I'm probably going to say 90 is my favourite. Indie followed secondly underneath just by Dolish Polish, I want to say. Someone said, do I have any regrets in destashing anything? No, I don't destash a lot, and when I do, I think I are really hard. So I've never destashed anything and then wanted to buy it again. Luckily, that would be something that would be awful if you had like seller's remorse. What is your favourite all-time Dolish polish? My favourite Dolish polish ever is Welcome to Forks, which is a beautiful green nail polish. I think at the moment actually it's in the clearance bin on her Etsy website, so you can still get it currently, but for a while it was really hard to get. Oh, someone else asked what my Pottermore wand is, and I've actually not done the Pottermore wand thing. What I will do is I will do Pottermore wand and I will leave it up here so you guys know, but I've done my house, I've done my American house, but I've never done my wand, so I will do that and I will link that there for you guys. I think more than one person asked what was my job outside of YouTube, or do I have one? Yes, this is very much a hobby for me. This is not my main job at all. Currently I'm on maternity leave obviously, but during my main role I work in a human resources department for the National Health Service over here. That is what I do for a day job. It's something that I kind of fell into and I've been doing it for about 5 years now, but it's one of them jobs that I never would have thought that's what I would be doing in a way, but it fits me perfectly, so that's what I do normally. Someone else actually asked, did you get the missing nail polishes that you were missing from 90? I think now I'm just missing 2, which were like limited edition that she released like after the first collection, then she did like a duo, which I don't have. I think Jess even said she'd like make them for me again if I really wanted them, but if I find them in a destash, I find them, but I think it's going to be pretty hard to because they were so limited edition. And someone else asked, what is your favourite 90? Jess actually asked me this recently, and I want to say that one of them is Ghost. I think Ghost is like in the top 3, which is her like white off-white hollow. That's definitely up there. That's the one that I said to her, so that's what I'm going to go with for you guys too. And this is the last one off of my Instagram stories that I need to look at my Instagrams. The last one was, have you ever tried like dip powder effect? I haven't, but I actually do have holographic dip powder. It's not been something that I ever do. For me, I'm quite simple, and I find like even nail art is very hard to me, so therefore I've never really gone any further than just painting my nails regularly, then going into nail art and dip powders and different techniques like that. I wish I was braver and that I could give more of those sort of things a try. And then we have questions just on regular old Instagram. So the top one is nail polish that you'd take onto a desert island. Again, it would be a black nail polish, probably some sort of holographic top coat, and then maybe something sort of like pinky neon, something maybe that I'm wearing today, because desert island makes me think hot and tropical, which makes me want bright nails. Top favourite, 5 favourite colours to wear. So that would be definitely blue and black, like a mint turquoise. I love like kind of like what I'm wearing, like the pinks that verge on red, and then white. So those would be my top 5 favourite colours. What's my least favourite nail polish? I don't think I can pick my least favourite nail polish because honestly, if I don't like the look of it, I don't buy it. My least favourite colour is like, I don't want to say fuchsia, like fuchsia-y pink, like that kind of hot pink. Not like neon pink or red pink, like that kind of like, do you know what I mean? Like a fuchsia-y pink. I'm trying to think of an example of one that I don't really like, but that kind of tone is the one that I'm not drawn towards. I had some questions about like family and home life, so we'll do those next. So what is it that you like to cook and what's your guilty pleasure food? My guilty pleasure food is like junk food. Like there's nothing better than like a burger and a pizza to me. Like I absolutely love it. Whenever I go out into restaurants, I always order burgers just because I love burgers so much, but then nothing beats a pizza. What do I normally like to cook? I really like cooking pasta dishes, but my husband does not like pasta sauces, so normally it's like a pasta dish for one. I really like cooking that sort of thing, or if not, we do like a curry night and I cook a curry. So those probably be my favourite 2 things to cook. Do I have any other hobbies other than nail polish? No, like this kind of like my nail polish Baby 90 like alter ego is like my hobby, and then other than just like seeing friends and family and what I've got to say like normal life to be, my like side hobby is all this, which is just not only like painting my nails but doing all the social media side of things as well. So that is kind of my only hobby, I guess. I'm trying to like group these into categories, but I'm worried I'm going to miss one, so I'm just going to go random now. So what is my favourite part about being a mum of 2? Anytime I get a picture of them together, it just melts my heart so much. So Austin is 3. He's not super into babies or super into her. If I say like, oh, I'll give her a kiss or something, he'll go for it. And a few times I've caught him like holding her hand and things, but we're obviously in the early stages still. She's only like 11 weeks old today. So yeah, anytime they're together really makes me so happy, and to know that they've got each other makes me really happy too. How did I choose my children's names is another question. My husband's family have a tradition of like the layout of kind of the names, like the initials and what they are. So therefore we're going to pick A names for both of my children. Because of that reason. So that's kind of how we chose them, and then just kind of went by a process of elimination of what names were in the A categories that we both could agree on. I'm going to be doing a life update video as well as this, probably like May time maybe, where I kind of talk about the birth of my daughter and things like that, in case any of you guys want more information about that. That will be coming in like a month or so. A couple of people said, how do you find time to try out polishes and film with babies and children? I have a really great husband. He's watching the little baby now while I film, and we're really supportive. We both have quite creative like outputs. Like he does like video editing, and he's dabbled in YouTube as well, so we're very supportive about giving each other time. And I think one of our things when we had children was that we wanted to have children, but we didn't want to lose ourselves in doing that. And for me, this is like relaxing. This is my passion. I feel really like successful when I put a video up, and when I review a collection, I feel like really good, and it gives me like a good like ego, like not ego boost, like it makes me, my self-esteem go up. That's what I mean to say. So that's why I love doing it. So I find the time, it's a lot harder with a small baby. I thought, oh, she's gonna sleep all the time, it's gonna be so much easier, but actually once they get bigger it is easier. Like before I had her with Austin, it was not a big deal either. He goes to bed and then I can do it then. So it's definitely harder with a baby, but it's just kind of juggling between husbands and everything. I can imagine when I go back to work it might be a whole different level. Did I keep my nails painted throughout my pregnancies? Yes, I did. I actually, with Austin, I had them painted the whole time. With Andy, I didn't have them painted as much. I would say still like 80% of the time I did, but I just felt that I got a lot tireder and a lot more busy towards the end. So maybe like the last trimester I didn't always have them painted. For the majority of the time, I did have them painted the entire time. What do I love about the nail polish community? I really love that I've been in the nail polish world, like YouTuber world specifically, for 5 years this year. So it's great to see things evolve. I feel that the community is very supportive as a whole on each other. Between us, like the nail tubers, I feel that we have a very good like balance, and and there's lots of collabs going on and cross collaborations, and obviously there's now tubers that are doing their own brands now and things. So I think that everyone gets along really great. Everyone's really supportive of each other. With Instagram, bloggers, vloggers, everybody kind of mingles in together and is very supportive. And I feel that as time's gone on, there's more of a crossover of those three types of nail polish people than there ever was before in the past. Do you have any pets? I think I remember seeing your cat. I do have 2 cats, and I will insert photos for you here. The first one is Tyler. He is my black and white tuxedo cat. He is going to be turning, let's think, he's going to be 8 this year on August, so he's 7 at the moment. And he's like literally the most gentle, loving creature. He's such a gentleman. He's so polite. He loves being around people. He's amazing. And then I have Lexi, who is white and black. She's quite petite for a female cat as well, and she's going to be 7 in a few weeks actually. Probably maybe by the time I put this video up she will be 7. And I can't believe we've had them that long. We got Tyler as soon as we bought our first home, and then I got Lexi obviously about a year later. They get on really well together. They do like each other. Lexi is very, very, very shy. If it's anyone's here other than me and my husband, she will not come out. She very much just likes our company when it's just us. She doesn't want to have to share the attention at all. And even some of like my friends' children's like, have you got a white cat? Because they just don't believe me, because Tyler's all in amongst children and people, and Lexi does not a social being at all. What do you use as a travel kit when you travel with your nail polish? Did you take separate items? When I travel, I don't even really take much of a kit. I will take a file, a cuticle oil, and I will take the same nail polish that I'm wearing. So that's kind of how I get through. So if I wear like a black or a blue, I'll just take that polish and I'll just like, maybe I might do the tips of my nails if they're starting to show, a file in case I have any break, and cuticle oil to keep myself hydrated. So I just chuck them in kind of like my beauty bag that I take with me. And the last question is, how and when did your husband meet, and how long have you been married? We've been married 5 years this year, but we've been together just over 10. I met him actually at a Fall Out Boy concert through mutual friends. One of my friends was going out with one of his friends at the time, so they kind of half set us up, and he brought him to the Fall Out Boy gig and we met that way. And actually when I was pregnant with Austin, and we were meant to be going to see Fall Out Boy again, and that would have been like the first time, it was like one of the only times we've seen them after we met. I think we maybe seen them once, and we were like, oh, we'll go see them again, that'll be really fun. I'll be like pregnant and everything, and I ended up being induced early and we never actually got to go to it. So at some point we will go watch Fall Out Boy again, just to tap the cap to them to say that if it wasn't for them, maybe we wouldn't have met. I don't know. So thank you so much for all of your questions. I really love just sitting down and having a little chit chat with you guys. Like I say, I'll be doing a life update with, if anyone interested in like birth life, mum life, I will talk a bit more about that on there. Thank you so much for watching and for all your continued support. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.